I'm filming now, Victor. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Welcome to the channel.
All right. If you want me if you want me to censor out your name and everything, let me know.
No, I'm good. No, it's Daniel was saying he couldn't ride a tall bike, so we put a few hours into it, and he's riding a tall bike. So
We're going.
yeah, right. That's the main thing in a way. All right. Watch your traffic, Daniel.
Okay.
If you're coming, I don't know. Let me know if you make it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it.
All right. Use some gas on the straight.
Woo!
You can give, you can keep up on that bike. Trust me.
Oh my God, I'm not used to being able to keep up with you guys.
Right, like the pull, right? Because
Yeah.
it's got a lot of torque. You just have to give it some low gas, and she's gone.
Woo!
Yeah.
I don't even have to worry about little bumps on the road like I did with my 300.
No, it doesn't matter because it absorbs it. It's this is why I say you need to experience an adventure bike, compared to like a street bike, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's more comfortable. It is, you just have to deal with because that bike is super tall, but you don't have to deal with like all of it,
Woo-hoo-hoo! The only thing is the mirrors.
The mirrors?
Yeah.
You're gonna see the mirrors on the side, and what that does is it's just to see and tell you that nobody's there. Then you can go. That's why you have to turn your head. But that mirror is perfectly, you can adjust it a little bit to get a better view of who's right beside you. But the main thing is just to see who's right beside you. That's it. But you have to use your head. That's the whole point. You got to turn your head when you want to look, right? So that's all that is.
We're on the Highway 509 towards Dash Point, and this is my favorite highway to ride on this side.
Yeah, it's a good practice road. Totally.
So this bike that you're having me ride right now, it's a Husky 500?
It's a Husky FE 501.
501.
It's 500 cc. It's pretty much a race bike with plates for Enduro. So it's a little tall, but you can turn it into a supermoto if you want to lower the height. So if you get one, I would turn it into a supermoto, and that's a perfect height for you. Because
Nice.
when you turn into a supermoto, it's going to lower it about another 2.5 inches, which is perfect for you. And the key thing that you need to explain to them that you're riding it. How light is it? How light is that bike?
Yeah.
It's like mountain bike stupid light, right? That's why you'll see the weight of your bike matters into the corners when you're going. Okay, so when you're going in the corner, you'll see, Daniel, that you actually could handle better and turn the corners better because guess what? It's more nimble, it's lighter, it has less weight to lug around like our street bikes, so it could beat us in the corners easily, So that's the whole thing about that bike.
Oh, I love the torque! I'm trying to get you guys on camera, so I'm gonna catch up.
Yeah, corner-wise, that bike can really move corner-wise.
So as far as riding position and form, everything is basically the same except the sitting position.
Yeah, it's the same thing, almost like your 300, but it's more upright. It's more comfortable than your 300 that you had, your Ninja 300. The torque is delivered from low end all the way to past mid-range and 3/4. It's not a speed bike. Top speed is 115.
Right.
But it's got a lot of torque. So if you twist that throttle, with us shortening the throttle on the ECM, the front wheel just comes up first, second, third, fourth gear. It will come up easily. You can do a wheelie. I could do a wheelie in fifth gear too.
So as far as foot peg position, this time I'm gonna put the middle of my feet on the pegs, not my tippy toes, or not the ball of my foot.
I still use the ball of my feet. Every time when you ride, you should use the ball of your feet.
Okay.
Except if you want, to relax a little bit, you could actually put on the middle of your feet for a few seconds. But the main position that I like that has more control over the bike is actually at the ball of your feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Even on a dirt bike, you want the ball of your feet to be where they should be because that's where you're going to put most weight on.
And downshifting is the same, right?
Same thing. Throttle blipping, everything. It just the gearings are different because our gearing might be a little bit okay. We'll go. We all go. So our gearing is slightly different because it's a dirt bike, right? So it's geared lower. That thing has 6 gears, you know what I mean? So that's why you have to like kind of understand it a little bit. I want you to feel it in the corners and see the difference in having a bike that heavy, like your 300 versus that. You're going to see why. You're going to see when you go in the corner, you can do a lot better with that bike because it's so much lighter than your 300, okay?
So it's lighter and more powerful.
Yes, lighter and more powerful and easier to handle, like in the corners.
So
you know, when you go in the corners.
So my 300 for sure is heavier than this.
Yes, definitely.
This is definitely a new experience. I think my Senna just disconnected from Victor. Are you there?
Yep, you're
Oh,
there,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
All right. But how did your corner feel with the lighter bike?
More powerful.
What's that?
More powerful.
More powerful?
Yeah, but a little bit more stable as well.
Exactly, right? It's not so much when you're going in the corner.
There's a bike coming up behind you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna let him pass. I'm gonna pull over and let him pass so I
Okay.
can talk to you. Okay.
Okay.
So, you know, it's the way it handles a lot better, right?
Yes.
Like a lot better. So when you're going in these corners, remember at this 509 run, we got the really twisty stuff?
Yes.
Wait until you see how it handles. It's a lot better than your 300. You'll see when we come up to it, you know?
I love this nature.
Yep. And the thing about that bike is you could go off-road. You could actually go off the beaten path and go camping or do whatever, and it climbs up hillsides like that too.
Wow.
You can if you know how. That's
So
what it's made for.
this is more comfortable riding out in nature on this kind of a position.
Yes.
Riding
And off
position.
like on a dirt road, same thing. And when you're on dirt, Daniel, try standing up. Like if you stand up like this, look how easy it is. It actually, you know, easy to ride standing up. That's how you're supposed to ride when you're off road. Is standing up on that bike. And you have to be at the ball of your feet, of course. You know, that transferred more weight and more grip onto the tires to the dirt when you're standing up. You
Right.
know, you get more weight transfer doing the ball of your feet than the butt that you're sitting on the seat, because that's way too high for the pressure to be, you know, to be actually putting down on the bike to get better grip. So if you want more grip, stand up on dirt. So that's a good lesson, you know, to know.
I think Tino just like spoke. Is that him?
Yep, that's Tino. He's coming back.
Tino. I just got him on camera.
Yep. But, you know, the whole thing is, you know, when you're out on rides like this, you know, when you're testing out a bike, you get used to it. You know, I say do your little zigzag carving, you know, left, right. Get used to the weight, how it transfers. So, you know, you want to get used to a bike, do this. This will tell you how that bike's going to be, you know.
Woo! Woo!
Give him a little wheelie stand. See, so in the corner, when you're banking this corner, remember when we're working on our lines? If you do that on our lines, you'll see how smooth it is, you know? So that's what's great about it.
Right.
You know, picking your lines, and that bike, believe it or not, you can have Tino on that bike, and if I was on that Husky, I could still out corner him through all this stuff, you know,
Wow.
because it's that much lighter, and I could lean lower on that Husky than I can on a sports bike.
Nice.
So you could really lean and back it in, and backing that bike in is really easy because of the DOT knobbies. You know, if you know how to do it, you slide your back in when you're coming in the corner, downshifting, and it actually put you in a better path to get in and out the corner.
Hey, my bike is malfunctioning. It just shut off on me.
What do you mean it shut off on you?
It died.
It died? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull over.
Did the gas, did you get gas? Are you out of gas?
I don't
You
know.
shouldn't be. All right, just pull over.
I am.
It shouldn't die on you, but just stay where you are. I'll come to you. He said the bike died, so I don't know if it ran out of gas, but I'm gonna go check real quick. Just stay there.
At least I know how to get off.
Yeah, exactly, right? Did you see the gas light come on or anything?
No, I don't even know where the gas light is.
It comes up orange, yellow.
I don't know. It just suddenly died. The throttle wasn't working no more.
Okay, well, we'll check it out.
Oh, well.
It might be out of gas. Let me see. So,
That was weird.
oh, you know why you're out of gas? No, you got gas. It shouldn't die on you, not at all.
Suddenly, it just lost power even though I had the throttle on, and even when I was shifting.
Wow, that's not even firing at all.
So it wasn't. I didn't do nothing, right?
Yeah, no, you didn't do anything. That's like fuel pump. It might be a fuel pump problem.
This is why I was very grateful that you had me practice doing stop and start.
Yep.
I would have high-sided over that if I didn't know how to stop this thing.
Nope, I got that. Huh.
Alright guys, so a little bit of an update on this Husky. My buddy went back to go pick up his SUV. He's going to come here. We're going to load it up and call it a day, I guess. But, oh well, it was a fun ride while it lasted. Just one of those things, I guess, that just happens. So I get to spend a little bit of time here in nature waiting on them. So it could be worse. But at least I got the start and stop down pretty well in this thing. Riding a dirt bike is definitely a lot different than riding a sport bike. But this bike's growing on me. It's not too bad. But I hope the people that own this little property here don't mind parking here with a dead dirt bike in the meantime. So I wish I had my phone on me. I would keep myself entertained. But in a chance that I might have gone down today, I did not want to break my phone. So I left it back at my friend's house. But, yeah. There could be worse places to be stranded. But this is definitely a new experience. So the bright side is I get to experience what it's like to stand by a dead motorcycle here. And also get out and ride a new kind of bike. So that's pretty much the update. Again, I still do not have a bike of my own since my Ninja 300 got taken away by my insurance company and all that. And, you know, you guys know the whole story and watching my other video. I kind of briefly explain it. But, so in the meantime, I'm still in saving mode. I'm saving up for my desired Kawasaki Ninja 650, preferably the 2020 year model. And, enjoy some fresh air, open my visor. Yeah, so I'm in the process of moving to a new apartment right now, so I can save up some more for my new bike, my upgrade, and rent a garage to put it in. so I don't have to worry about vandalism. And so, in the meantime, I get to practice on this Husky, which is, it's actually a really light bike, and I like it. But it's unfortunate that today this had to happen. But anyways, until next time, guys, that's pretty much the update on this motorcycle. And a big shout out and thanks to my riding buddies, both on the riding group on Facebook, and also my buddy who owns this bike to help train me on it and to let me ride it. And with the other guys that are riding with us, shout out to them. Thanks for their support. Thanks for all of your support. And until next time, we'll ride again.